I broke my string. So I'm gonna have to adjust by putting a little bit more on the ball, stepping into the court a little bit more. Oh crap, just got broken. Okay, so really have to make an adjustment. I know I'm down 0-5, but God, I feel good.
So that was 6-1. Never, ever, ever would have bet on that or expected to win a set, frankly, much less 6-1. So I think the keys were A, starting off just consistent enough. Honestly, I started off playing really well and just not making many mistakes. And then that's, thankfully, what allowed me to identify Kevin was off, which I should have identified way, way sooner. But regardless, I figured that out. And then when I dropped that game at 5-0, probably my biggest personal victory is that I really didn't let it rattle me. And I made 3 unforced errors out of the first 4 points on my last service game there. In the past, that could have easily rattled me, even being up 5-1. So I'm just really glad I was able to stay level and focused and close it out.
1-6. I found the combo at the end. Way too aggressive, way too early. I thought I could come out and play like I did last time. I just made too many errors. If we were playing a second, I don't know if we're playing a second. Definitely, I start off slowing the pace down to the backhand. I gotta figure out a better way to connect on that. I don't want to serve on the backhand. I mean, I had so many opportunities on that side and didn't connect. I mean, am I like mad? Yeah, but the combination's there. It's just executing. So it's like figuring out, can I execute it or not?
Yeah. Okay, so they did well in the first game. 4 questions about that. Right. we, like, you know what I mean? So we could utilize sport in different ways. It's really good for
Right there. Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna let you run with it. So, looking for your creativity, how the films and how to ask questions and, how much more we sit there for an hour. It literally is, but it literally is us,
All right, so things are about to shift quite a bit. I totally left out critical strategy foundational element number one, which is just make him play. I missed 3 returns to serve. None of them were especially challenging. It's going to go away from head-to-head, offense to offense, and see who comes out on top, which he was losing because of his unforced errors. And it's about to shift into here you go, Ian, here you go, Ian, here you go, Ian mode. And so the responsibility is about to fall on my shoulders.
Okay, wow. Easiest service game I've had all day. I've hit the least amount of power the entire match. So the focus is on the backhand, slowing it down, and then slowly mixing up some of the pace. He actually feeds on my power, and he feeds on the run. And I think if I can slow him down to a lull, and then poke, every once in a while, he's gonna make more mistakes. He's gotta produce more. Nope.
So looking back now, and Kevin made this comment during the changeover, I'm surprised he didn't make this shift sooner. It's exactly what I thought. And so I have to really dig my heels in at this point and mentally really shift and prepare like a real fight, a real struggle now, because he's just going consistent mode and it's working.
He's a feeder. I think I figured it out right now until he changes. He feeds off your power. He feeds off your attack. And so I'm not giving him any. And then I punch him every once in a while when he's not ready. And so just continue. Yeah, he's a lefty.
So Kevin made the adjustment I was expecting, and I'm not adapting to the tempo shift yet. And so he's just going to be doing exactly what he's doing until I find a way to counter it, and as he should. So I need to find a way to be offensive and aggressive enough without shooting myself in the foot, which so far I've just shot myself in the foot.
Okay, so far it's working. We figured out Ian Westerman is a feeder. He feeds off your attack. He feeds off your power. He loves it. I've lowered the intensity of everything. I'm pretty much putting the dictation of the points into his hands, in a sense, and making him have to work a little harder, and he's making a lot of mistakes. So right now is high first serve percentage. Really don't change your game plan. Continue to slow it down, and every once in a while, punch.
So, one way to force a passive player to be aggressive is to just come to the net a whole lot. He was trying to establish a slow rhythm, a slow tempo to get me out of my rhythm, and it worked. And so I decided to come into the net a lot, and I've forced it to shift again. So the question is now, how do I do that off of his serve? So I'm gonna chip and charge a bunch on second serves here. If he doesn't miss a lot of first serves, it might be tough.
Okay, this is where it gets kind of fun and kind of crazy. He made a good change, which I have been expecting, to serve and volley. It's to take the whole no pace out of the game. So goal is on my serve is to definitely keep that up. On his serve, just make him play everything. Don't panic, nothing crazy. He did what he's supposed to. So it's just part of the game. It's a chess match now. So it's my move. My strategy is working on my end. It's adjusting a little bit more of what I have to do on his end.
Oh no! Oh. Bingo. Accomplished exactly what I was hoping to accomplish. Shifted the tempo back exactly the way I wanted to. So he's had no choice but to start to juice up his swings again, which is not what he wants to do. So back on serve.
Okay, like I expected, he's taking that game plan out of play. My adjustment is I'm gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive to kind of reset everything, then go back to taking pace off. Okay.
All right, so back to even. 3-3. I'm just gonna keep doing exactly what I did on his last service game. A lot of continental grip, just chip returns. And whatever I feel like I have a little over 50% chance of winning, I'm gonna come in behind it and keep the pressure on.
Okay, crap, momentum switch, just lost my momentum. I'm really struggling with my passing shots right now. I'm ahead of everything. So right now, first serves, cater to the backhand, same game plan. I just gotta execute. Fighting means never lose the point, make your opponent win. Stronger with the legs, more coil, more effort on being in the right positions, hitting the right shots, and being okay if it doesn't work out because I made him win the point. That's fight.
This is it. This is why we come out. To get to this point. See who comes out on top. See who blinks first.